Once upon a time, a miller died to his 3 sons. The oldest son, the second oldest, the donkey, and the youngest son was left with nothing but the miller's cat. "Do," thought the son, "I will soon die of hunger and I eat my cat." "Oh no," cried the cat, "that will not be necessary. If you will but give me a pair of boots, I will show you how clever I can be." Well, a pair of boots was a strange request for a cat to make. But since the son had nothing to lose, he called the cobbler. The son explained what he wanted: a pair of boots for his cat. The cobbler set to work at once. The finished boots were magnificent. When the cobbler tried them on the cat, they fit beautifully. How pleased the cat was. You see, a perfect fit. "Now," purred the cat, "I can hunt for game in the meadows without hurting my little feet on the thorny bushes." The cat departed for the meadow. The cat carried with him a burlap sack. This he cleverly set up in the shape of a trap and baited with fresh nuts. No sooner was he hidden than some partridges spotted the nuts. When they were all inside the trap, he pulled the string, capturing them all. That same day, the cat took his sack of partridges to the king's palace. After explaining that he had brought a gift for the king, he was allowed to enter. "Well," said the butler, "what do you want?" "I want to see the king," said the cat. The butler told him to wait. "A cat wants to see the king." "A cat to see the king?" "Sire, a cat wishes to see you." "Let him come," said the king. "Sire, I have brought you a gift, a sack of partridges." "Wonderful," said the king, who was tired of his usual diet. "Give the cat a bag of gold." "Now, there goes an enterprising cat," said the king to himself. The cat brought the bag of gold to his master and presented it to him. "Count it," said the cat proudly. There was much gold, a large pile of it. "You see, with my new boots, there will be nothing to worry about. Now I think I will take a little nap." The following day, the cat went again to the palace, carrying with him what he had caught. He went directly to the kitchen. "Ah, what a splendid rabbit. I will prepare it for the king at once." the king's coachman walked in. He was a little thirsty. Then the cat overheard some news that sent him running to his master. He arrived with his bag of gold and graciously offered it. Master, may I speak with you in private? Listen. This very afternoon, the king and his daughter will be going for a drive. Exactly at 3 o'clock, they will pass a certain place in the river. You will go there and bathe. If anyone asks your name, it is the Marquee of Carabas. Leave the rest to me. Precisely at 3 o'clock, the cat spotted the king's coach. Help, 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 help! Stop the coach! Sire, the clothes of my lord, the Marquis of Carabas, have been stolen. He is now in the water with nothing to wear. Please, will you help? Coachman, cried the king. Go to the palace at once and get a suit of clothes for the Marquis. In the meantime, the cat hurried down to the river and hid the clothes of his unsuspecting master. In a little while, the coachman returned. The cat carried the clothes to his master. Put on this suit, said the cat. The king awaits. The son did as he was told. How resplendent he was in his borrowed finery. He looked just as a marquis should look. The two of them walked back toward the coach. Sire, said the son. Marquis, said the king. Won't you come for a drive with my daughter and me? The cat, upon hearing this, rushed away. Arriving at a field, the cat saw a peasant couple. My friend, if the king should pass by, tell him these fields belong to the Marquis of Carabas. The peasants agreed, and the cat hurried on. By chance, the king did happen to pass by. Tell me, who is the owner of these beautiful fields? Sire. These fields, they belong to the Marquis of Carabas. The king was much impressed. My dear Marquis, you own much beautiful land. In a nearby forest, woodcutters were at work. The cat rushed up to them and said, if the king should pass by, tell him this forest belongs to the Marquis of Carabas. And by the way, who lives in that castle on the hill? That castle, that belongs to an evil ogre. Thank you, said the cat. And away he went. Timber! forest is this? Sire, this forest belongs to the Marquee of Carabas. Thank you, said the king, and away he went. How will I enter, thought the cat. By the window, of course. Inside seemed deserted, but no, there was the evil ogre at work. Good afternoon, said the cat. My master, the Marquis of Carabas, has sent me from far away to see if it is true what people say about you. That you can change yourself into many shapes, from large to small. Normally I don't perform in daylight, but for you I will make an exception. You are very obliging. And what do you think of that? Marvelous, marvelous, cried the cat. It was nothing. But tell me, can you also turn yourself into a lion, for example? Of course, said the ogre. Enough, enough, said the cat. Please, no more. There now, are you satisfied? Oh, yes, said the cat. But tell me, can you also turn yourself into smaller things as well? Something very small, like a mouse, for example. The ogre did that very thing. He was a mouse. And in an instant he was gobbled up by the cat. Not long afterwards, the king appeared. The cat hurried to the door. Sire, welcome to the castle of the Marquis of Carabas. Ah, said the king, what a magnificent place. It is a pleasure to be here. My dear Marquis, you have excellent taste. The princess thought so, too. May I take your flowers? Yes, please. Master, listen. Can you not see the king's daughter is very much in love with you? The king will certainly give you her hand in marriage if you will but ask him. And that is what the son did. And he and the princess lived happily ever after. And so, too,